What's going on, everybody? I'm Ryan Popola for WWE Now, getting you ready for another amazing episode of Monday Night Raw, live from London, England, and streaming exclusively on Netflix with a special start time of 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific. The wait is over. WWE 2K25 is available now. Experience the Island, Underground matches, intergender battles, and this year's all-new showcase mode, This Bloodlines Dynasty. After last week's shocking encounter in Glasgow, undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and John Cena are set to meet again on the road to WrestleMania. Cena explained further why he did what he did at Elimination Chamber and even revealed what he plans to do with the WWE Championship should he win it.
I'm going to win that championship. The center of every superstar, of this entire business, of every fan in this building, I will win that championship and retire with it. I am taking it home with me.
Rhodes fired back and defended the WWE Universe, setting the stage for what should be another epic showdown ahead of WrestleMania 41. London, get ready because the Women's World title will be on the line when Rhea Ripley challenges Io Sky for the coveted prize with a special twist. After the recent chaos, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce granted the rematch, but also declared that Bianca Belair would be the special guest referee. The Genius of the Sky dethroned the Eradicator earlier this month, and it sent shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe. That win meant Sky would go to WrestleMania to face Bianca Belair, leaving Ripley no choice but to force her way into the picture by signing the contract herself. So who do you think walks out of Raw with the Women's World title and into WrestleMania as champion? Jey Uso was tasked with finding a partner against A-Town Down Under last week, and he couldn't have found a better one in the form of his twin brother, Jimmy. The Usos' reunion led to a big win, and Big Jim's attitude carried over to a tense backstage encounter with the World Heavyweight Champion. Now Jimmy will step up and face Gunther just a few short weeks from WrestleMania, as his brother Jey patiently waits for his crack at the Ring General. The last time we saw AJ Styles and Logan Paul in the same ring, they nearly came to blows. It all stemmed from Paul trying to clown comedian Andrew Schultz, who was ringside, only for it to backfire and for the Phenomenal One to come down and get some payback on the Maverick. With the lasting image of Styles and Schultz celebrating in the ring after their mockery of Paul, there's no telling what will happen when the former United States champion tries to call out Styles live today. The Intercontinental title match between Braun Breaker and Penta last week didn't go as planned as the Judgment Day made their way down to the ring and attacked the champion, forcing a disqualification. Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Carlito unleashed their special brand of chaos as they stood tall over the fallen superstars. It's clear that the Judgment Day want the Intercontinental title, but which superstar from the group will be the one to step up and challenge for it? So we'll see what's next for the squad in the United Kingdom. We have all that and more coming your way, and we'll see you today at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific for Monday Night Raw on Netflix.